Hey guys, this is Paul from Smart Easy DIY. Welcome to episode 15 of building my pole barn house. Today I am framing interior walls.
Guys, so it's raining. I'm working on the siding before this, but now I'm going to take a break and work inside and start framing some walls. So I want to do a quick video here just to show you kind of how things are.
So it's nice and open right now. There's my stack of siding. But yeah, so I got that open and I'm gonna start setting that wall right there that separates the master bathroom from the master closet. I already had that wall built for the water stuff, but otherwise no inside wall is built. Alright guys, so I got my first wall built, and as I'm framing along here, I wanted to tell you, you don't need to build your headers as strong as I'm making them. I made them like you would frame a normal header on a load-bearing wall. I just went a little overkill. You can easily get away with just a flat 2x4 on the top. As you see, the very last wall that I built, I did that because I ran out of lumber. So you don't need to go that heavy. You can see here I got my helper that's helping me quite a bit here.
It's a rainy day, so I'm building more walls inside. You can see I got some walls done over there last night.
So today I'm working on this wall here. I just wanted to show you in a quick example here of what I do. When you're doing this here, so you got to use treated plates on the bottom because it's for cement, but then what I do is I put a temporary block on the bottom here to keep the door spacing correct when I'm setting it. That way it just kind of keeps everything nice. So, all right, just wanted to show you that quick. Now that I got my wall set, I wanted to show you really quick. Again, I had showed you in a previous video, but I used this Power Grab Ultimate. So you may be wondering why I'm using this glue as well to glue the walls down. The reason that I'm using it is because I got radiant heat in my floor and I don't want to take any chance of driving any anchors down into the floor or drilling down in there. So that's why I'm gluing it down, and it worked out really well for me. And I'll include a link in the video description below the video where you can find this stuff if you want for a good price. It's a little bit expensive, but it goes a long ways and it works really well. I highly recommend it. It's a construction adhesive and it's made specifically for concrete along with a bunch of other things. So this is the one I could find that was very good for concrete. So as you can see here, I just set my wall right beside it. I left the top plate off so I have a little room to pick it up and set it on it. Usually I like to put it on the bottom of the wall itself, then tip it up into place, but this one, I can't do that because I gotta set it right in place because of the tight spot. So anyway, so I glued it down here. I left it out for the door, as you can see. And then I glued it down there, and I'm gonna pick this wall up and set it right on it. Man, that stuff really grabs when you put it on like that. You see I overshot a little bit, so it's hard to do when you're doing it by yourself, but you just clean it up when you're done if you're worried about it. But yeah, that stuff, man, it really grabs well. So you might be wondering how strong this glue is that I'm using on the wall. Here's where I made a mistake in the wall where I was gonna do a pocket door but didn't. And check it out, it actually pulled up some of the concrete with it. It came up so hard when I peeled it up. It is incredibly strong. I was just amazed when I saw this, and it made me a true believer as to how good this stuff is.
One thing I wanted to talk about is with using this glue here like this, sometimes to get this positioned properly, what I did here is I put a spacer between these two walls here, screwed them together so you can take them apart easier, because I had to get this right on the mark in order to level this correctly up top here. So you can see there I fasten it. And I also use shims up at the top to make it really tight so it squeezes down on the glue and sets properly.
So then over here, like I had showed you, I'd spaced the doorway already, but then what I did on this side of the door, I braced it off the outside wall, and then what I did out here is I braced it off the outside wall as well. And that works really well because pretty soon here I'm going to build a wall across here, and that'll tie it together. But in the meantime, I wanted it right on the money when I go to set that next wall. And then same thing there. I set that bottom in place, then I tack the top. I have a long 2x410 that I use with the level. That's a nice straight one, and I level it that way. And then I just pounded some shims in up there at the top to tighten it. You might be able to see it right there. So then, yeah, I did that. And then that worked really well. So that wall is all set. So there's just a few tricks that I wanted to show you. It's time to set another wall. And I'm not sure I can handle this one by myself, but I'll give it a shot. Well, it was a tough one, but I survived. All right, guys, here goes the last wall. I'm setting into place. After that, I just got some inside blocking and stuff to do. inside corners on the walls and on the top plates. But then that's it for inside framing. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So we'll see if we can get this wall up into place. Well, there it is. I gotta glue it down yet and stuff, but there it is. All right, guys, so here's the blueprint, just to give you kind of an idea what I did for my layout, if you're interested in that. I will also message that to you on Instagram. If you follow me on there and request it, I can send you a direct message. And my Instagram is @SmartEasyDIY. Be sure to check me out and follow me on there. That would be helpful. Stay tuned for videos coming up for more in the Pole Barn House series. All right, guys, thanks for watching.